What's going on, everybody? Mile back with another video. Today I've got a Town Hall 13 air attack strategy for you guys, and this is going to be a brainless spam attack strategy for those of you guys who don't like to overthink it and just like to drop in your troops and guarantee a 3-star. So we're going to be doing something a little bit odd. As you see, we have 3 clone spells with 4 bats, and I'm going to show you what we do with those once we get into the attacks. But for the clan castle, I'm bringing a stone slammer. You guys could use a blimp if you want. I'm bringing a dragon with a dragon rider in it. For equipments, I'm running the default equipments on the mini prints. I've got the giant arrow, healer puppet on the queen. I've got the eternal tome and the rage gem on the warden, and then the rocket spear and the electro boots on the road champion. So let's go get into our replay and I'll show you guys how this works. All right, so it's going to be a very simple setup. All you're going to want to do is first use your queen on one corner to shoot the giant arrow and aim for air defenses and air sweepers. So in this base, I'll probably go from here. That way I can shoot the arrow through here, hopefully get the air defense. I could potentially get both air defenses and both sweepers, but if I get both sweepers, that's definitely enough value for me. I just don't want to have to fight air sweepers on the entry, and then on the other corner, we'll drop our royal champion, and we use the rocket spear right away, which will start targeting all of these defenses right here. Do a good job setting the funnel as well, because all this trash will get taken out by her electro boots as well. So that'll set both sides of the funnel, which leaves us a good path right down the middle for all the dragons. So we'll drop in the dragons, and we're going to let them surge in a little bit. You'll use the warden and a stone slammer and let them push in a little bit, and then you'll delay your bats just a little bit. And then once your dragons have pushed ahead, you can actually drop your clone spells like this and let your bats fly into the clone spells, and then you'll use your warden's eternal tome. And once they fly into the eternal tome, obviously with the new rework, they will become invincible. So you're just going to have a big swarm of bats coming through. And I really enjoy it. You could obviously just bring a ton of bat spells, but I like doing it this way better. It's just a lot more fun. A lot more versatile too, because you can use your clones on your dragons if you need to. Say you don't want to clone your bats on a certain base, you could let your dragons get in, and say they're fizzling out next to the town hall or something, you could clone them up. Just give yourself some more power. So we're going to get rid of this drawing, and we'll hop into this replay and show you guys how it works. So we're going to shoot the queen's giant arrow. We got both air defenses, both air sweepers, perfect giant arrow. We're going to use the royal champion with the rocket spear at the bottom, and the funnel really didn't need too much time to set, so I actually dropped in my dragons early. Like I said, the mini prince and the warden going in with your dragons, with your stone slammer as well. Delay these bats just a little bit. Let the dragons get out ahead to make sure you're not cloning them. And look, now our bats are going to start flying through the clone spells into the warden's eternal tome. We're going to use the dark orb ability from our mini prince as well to help freeze up all that stuff in the core. And now, for a while anyway, your bats will tank. And they'll also take out a lot of point defenses as long as they don't get targeted by splash. Obviously that time, once they made it to the town hall, they all got wrecked. But now there's hardly anything left on the base. We have 1 air defense and 1 multi-inferno. I think the enemy queen's down, enemy royal champion's down. We do have a scatter shot as well, but it's not much we have to worry about. So we're just going to 2x through this. And as you see, this base is going to be absolutely smashed. We still have the queen alive as well. That's why I really like having the healer puppets. You can stay alive for the whole attack. We do lose our mini prince to that last air defense, but look how many dragons we still have standing, as well as a full health queen with her healers. We still have a henchman from our henchman puppet from our mini prince as well. So that base was absolutely crushed. And like I said, completely brainless. All you have to do is get a good giant arrow, set the other side of the funnel with your royal champion, spam, and you 3-star. Let's go get into another attack now. All right, attack number 2. This is a very different style base. So we aim for this air sweeper here. We got the air sweeper. We got 2 air defenses as well. There was 1 here, and then there was 1 at the top. So another really good value out of the giant arrow. We use our royal champion's rocket spear to take out that air defense at the top. Electro boots set the funnel. We just spread our dragons out in a line now to push in. There's a lot of damage here. We have all 3 multi-infernos here. We still are going to fight 1 air sweeper because there was no way I could get both of them. But it's alright. We'll push in through that one. We drop in our bats. This time I didn't do a good job waiting to drop my clone spell, so I think I did actually hit a couple dragons, but that's alright. Still getting a lot of push, a lot of extra punch regardless, because obviously, like I said, you're saving your warden's eternal tome until you clone up your troops. Once you clone the troops, instantly hit your warden ability to help protect them, because obviously they have like no HP compared to an actual troop. We're pushing through here, getting into the town hall compartment. We have a nice spread on the troops here. Our queen, again, still full health with her healers doing work on the outside. Town hall goes down. We have tons of dragons still alive again. Look at this. We're spread all across the base. There is 1 air defense left. We should easily be able to overwhelm it. Even if our dragons go down, our queen obviously will not get taken out because of her healers. So we have 1 dragon now on the air defense, is going to go down. So unfortunately, we take forever to target it, so we probably are going to lose some dragons. Actually, it ends up targeting our healers, which is going to keep our dragons alive. Obviously, it didn't matter, because look how many dragons we still have alive at the top. Even if our healers would have went down and our queen would have died to the king, it wouldn't have mattered, because we have so many dragons still alive. And as you see, once again, it's just absolutely overkilled, and it's extremely easy. As long as you can practice your giant arrows and get good value out of the giant arrow, the rest of the attack is an absolute piece of cake. So let's go get into another one now. All right, into our third attack. Again, the air sweepers are in a nice line. So we line them up. We took out, again, 2 air defenses as well as 2... No, we got 1 air defense and both sweepers, rather. We didn't get 2 air defenses that time. But we're going to use our Royal Champion at the bottom because I wanted her Rocket Spear to hopefully target that Multi-Inferno. Unfortunately, she is targeting everything else first. So she is going to go down because she's going to go in and fight this Minion Prince now, but it's completely fine. Obviously, the Multi-Inferno is not what you have to worry about in this attack. Single Infernos are more detrimental to your dragons. We send in the bats. Our Warden's Eternal Tome does wear off. Then we use our Dark Orb ability. Try to stagger them if you can, just so you get more time of limited damage. So we do have only a couple dragons this time on the town hall, so it was actually nice that we did clone the dragons that time, because like I said, like I was explaining earlier, we would have only had 1 dragon, but the cloned one did help out to get that town hall down. And look, we're just coasting again. There's already nothing left that can stop this attack. Queen again, full health with her healers. We have 4 dragons at the top. I think we have 4 more at the bottom. So yeah, 8 dragons still alive. Minion Prince still alive. Warden's still alive. Our Stone Slammer hasn't even popped. Our Queen's still full health. Stone Slammer finally pops, which gives us another dragon. And it gives us a Dragon Rider. And look, this base just absolutely annihilated. Nothing this base could do to defend this. Again, a very simple attack. A little bit different than how you'd normally use dragons as well. That's why I enjoy it a lot more. Because obviously dragons have been meta for years now. So making it a little bit different, a little bit unique is what I like to do. So it is a very strong attack. Let me know in the comments how it works out for you guys. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed this video. And I'll catch you guys next time.